Hello, welcome back. It's Star Wars time here on Go Play a Star War on JCK Plays. I'm ready to get back into it. We still just have Karth, but we're looking for Bastila, and now we have the means to go find her. We got our Sith suit that let us come down to the basement. We had a couple of very poor fights down here where we realized that being a ranged character, a dex slash charisma slash wisdom heavy build is not great for the opening parts of this game. And even though Karth, we put him on double swords duty, we still are not good enough with the guns yet to really make this effective. But we got through some fights. We now have this stun baton, which actually works surprisingly well. I don't I don't quite understand why that worked so much better than our other stuff. But we are now in this bottom floor. I think we've gone all the way on the other side here. Let's pull up a map. Yeah, we've gone all the way down here, and we couldn't get into the Volcar base. So now we have the option of going all the way down here. We could go into the cantina. I guess maybe let's go down the rest of this hallway and just see what else is here. Hidden Beck base is here. So is there anything further down? Any more fights that we can do? Any more stuff that we can pick up? Yep, there's a couple of fights. So let's see if we can grenade first. And then let's go get them. Ooh, took down a couple guys. Look at that. Helping already. Karth, we're gonna need you. Okay, there you go. Looks like we got a couple other guys down here. Credits med pack. So Black Volcar, and Davik's agent. Okay. I'm sure this will lead to some kind of story scene.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Davik doing anything for his share. We do all the work. Davik claims he's part of the exchange, so let's see him prove it. It's a little quiet. Let's me boost that a little bit. Yeah, let's see the big crime lord come and get his money back from the Black Volcars.
Ah, so you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
There they are. Oh, hey Candaris. We didn't know you was working for Davik now. Yeah, we were just goofing around here. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. He is Davik's cut.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candaris. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
All right. You know what? I'm going to bump it up just a little bit more. Because we tried to boost just the voice acting and less on the music and sound effects side, but I don't know if that worked. So we still got Candaris hanging out there. Is it worth to just talk to this guy? Yeah, let's go talk to this guy. What's up, guy? Candaris
Those
Ordo.
Volkers are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Who are you?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of.
Fair enough.
And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
All right, well, bye. What's down here? Lower City Apartments. Okay, more apartments. Let's see. Anything else down here? Yep. Let's throw a sonic grenade. Nice. All right. This is not the kind of build I would normally do. I don't throw a whole lot of grenades in these games. Ooh, blaster turrets. Yeah, something seems to be bothering Karth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. I don't know if I need him to open up. I need him to say, "Hey, this is a bad place to go. They're going to murder us with these guns."
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh, what did I don't know what I hit, but I don't really care about Karth, but I'll start with, do you know anything about this place?
Taris? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past. And things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows. And it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Okay, I feel like we've known that. All right, is this a good time to ask some more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
I agree. I don't think this is necessary. But you know what? Answer the damn questions already.
Pretty snappy with the orders, are we? Okay, you got it. Sir, let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Why ask me? I don't see the point. Or, like you said when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers. Oh, or I could say I wasn't in a position to know what was going on, really. Yeah, I think that one's fair.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Why are you accusing me of something? I used to be a smuggler, if you must know. I was recruited into the fleet for my knowledge. I think I can be defensive here. Why? Are you accusing me of something?
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors.
Sounds like you are accusing me. You'd rather I wasn't, or what's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute? Let's go with that one.
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Exclamation point. I don't think the exclamation point's necessary there, but okay. Why would Bastila request my transfer? It doesn't make any sense. Go ahead and be paranoid. Or it doesn't make any difference. Go ahead and be paranoid. Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean you hate surprises? I'm telling you, Karth, I had nothing to do with the crash. Shouldn't we be trying to work together? What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
I'm playing a little dumb here. I guess I'm playing a lot of dumb. If you have not played or watched KOTOR be played before, I know a lot of the stuff going on here as a person who's already played this game. But I also just want to play dumb on this because I don't like Karth, so I don't really care about giving him information. But two, I'm trying to playing on more of a dark side route. I'm trying to get him to give me more information rather than the other way around. Are you always this suspicious? Fine, let's get back to something important then. You do know we're on the same side, right? Are you always this suspicious?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Sure. I consider this important. You haven't heard the last from me on this. Yes, let's do that. Yes, let's do that. I'm tired of this conversation, honestly.
Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
All right. Well, we might need some action against this stuff.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
So an outfit's probably not going to be enough then. Where can I get these security papers? I want to ask you some questions. You can't keep me out if you're dead. Well, that sounds fun, but that also sounds like a great way to die. I want to ask you some questions. He's probably just going to say no.
I'm not here to answer your questions. My orders are to guard the elevator. Now either show me the proper security papers or move along.
Where can I get these security papers?
You can't. Not unless you're on official Sith business. And if you were, someone would have already given you the papers.
That's a fair point. All right, I'll be
Good.
going now.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Down here, we run a tight ship, not like the slipshod operations in the upper city.
Okay. Yeah, he's just got too many turrets there that I know we're dead if we even try that. And I don't think it would really even work anyway. Remember, you can use the rapid transit system to return to your base. On the map screen, you will see a button that says return to hideout. Press this button instantly to transport you back to your apartment. While in the apartment complex, the button on the map screen will read transit back. Pressing this will transport you back to the location where you last used the hideout, return to hideout function. That's interesting. I don't remember that being in KOTOR 2. Maybe it just wasn't as necessary in KOTOR 2, but huh. Go to your map screen now, use the return to hideout. Yeah. Okay. I don't think we have any reason to go back to the hideout, so we're not going to do that. I guess we can go to these apartments. This is where Canderous went. You seem to be taking great interest in our progress. Do you need something, little man? Quiet, Lurgo. That's Calo Nord, the infamous bounty hunter. Oh, I forgot all about Calo Nord.
There's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The only way you'll collect that bounty is over our cold, dead bodies. Shouldn't have said that.
That's the plan.
Oh, he's a badass. Well, bye. Did they have any stuff on them? They did not. Let's throw a poison grenade. Just let him go. All right, now we get him. Let that poison seep in. Nice. Sometimes that's all it takes. Sonic grenade, all right. Basically just refilled what we needed. More guys. They're close enough that we probably just start attacking them right away. Ooh, there's a mine there. Karth, help me out, buddy. Stop looking at the mine. I got stunned. Well, damn. Come on. Come on.
How'd you like that?
Oh, somebody's behind us now? Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Alright. Poison grenade. Okay, Karth got a level. We got some kills. Good time. We definitely need to heal. Grabbing all this stuff, an energy shield. We should probably just start using energy shields. That would probably make a lot of sense. Volcar shock stick, another energy shield, the combat suit. Those are things that we all have. So not particularly useful. Alright, what if I saved? Because I don't want to die to trying to recover this mine. I think what is our yeah, we'll get back to you. Our demolitions is 9. Is 9 enough to recover this mine? Probably. It's just a minor mine. Nope, skill too low. Karth, is your skill better? No. The answer is no, it is not. So let's try disabling this. That's a lower skill check. Okay, that one worked. So now we can get into this footlocker for free. Strength, parts, repair kit. Okay, nothing else in there, but there are supplies over here. Armor reinforcement and a med pack. Okay, armor reinforcement is some armor upgrades. We don't have a workbench. We could zip back to our base to put in that upgrade, but let's we do have a bunch of shock sticks. We could just use those. Let's give him an energy shield. Let's give me the second energy shield. Can I just not dual? Do you need to have a dual wield feat to dual wield at all? Interesting. Shock sticks 1 to 4. Maybe we should just put on a vibroblade. That's at least 1 to 9. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. Just doing any damage at all. And he's using the prototype vibroblade and a regular vibroblade, so I think we're all good there. Yeah, he's got fiber armor. We just have a regular combat suit. Okay. Also, we need to level up Karth. He's got very few skills, but we'll give him treat injury, and that's the only point he has. Is treat injury really the thing he needs? Yeah, sure, I guess. Man, I really don't like Karth. He's got improved 2-weapon fighting. We can get the master, but he's got to get up a couple more levels. He can do heavy armor, which is pretty good. He's got power attacks. He's got specializations in pistols. They could just up his focus in melee weapons right now. That could help, but I think... trying to think that gives us something useful here. He doesn't need these stat ones. The conditioning one, that's actually not bad. The saving throws. Or the implant level. Again, we don't have implants at the moment, but those will come in handy at some point. Or we up his... that just gives him an extra attack bonus. The toughness is probably pretty good. Yeah, I think the toughness just makes sense at this point. Add feat. Just makes him a little tankier. 60, he's got 60 vitality at our 24. So yeah, we're a little weak. Little weak. Should I put he's got better treat injury than I do, right? Yeah, I've got 0 skill in that, and he's got 5. So his is better than mine. So if he puts... can he not medpack me? No, I guess not.
Yes?
Alright, fine. We've got 18 of these things. Let's fully heal up. Okay. Keep on going. Another guy. 2 guys. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's working okay. I feel like the equipment is just carrying us when it comes to melee combat, because we are definitely not good at melee combat. We are not built for that. Get out of my way, Garth. Oh my god. Just the footlocker there. Okay. More guys. 2 guys down there. Let's throw a sonic grenade. Okay. That's a weird way to do that, but sure.
Ha! How'd you like that?
He's dead. Okay. Open this door. A minor gas mine. And a desk. It's an electronic personal message center, though it looks like it hasn't been used in some time. There's one unread message on the system. Let's read that message. Hey, Elam, how's life on Taris? I heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Did he at least leave hyperdrive behind to keep you company? I hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember what I taught you, because you might need it. Taris isn't like Alderaan. It can be dangerous there. Stay away from those swoop gangs and keep everything locked up in that old strongbox. Nobody's going to be busting into that thing. Hope to hear from you soon, Uncle Louie. All right, sounds like we might have a cool blaster in here. Let's try to recover this mine first. It won't work, so I will then disable it. Yep, skill too low. Sealed strongbox. Strongbox of a particularly sturdy construction. The lock is computerized touch panel that uses a password entry system. Uh-oh. Because this box is an older off-planet model, there is no interface for you to try and slice the system. You'll have to figure out the password if you want to get inside. Okay. I don't think we have anything like the password. I don't think there was anything on this. A miner, hyperdrive. So a hyperdrive, I'm guessing, is a droid. The droid probably has the password. Still practicing the blaster. Okay, so maybe busting. Okay. Well, we'll remember that. Actually, can we try to put in the password? Property of Elam Matic. Access not permitted to unauthorized users. Please enter the proper password. Responses to confirm identity. What's the name of your pet? It's hyperdrive. We know that. Okay, so maybe it's just stuff we can figure out from the desk. Hyperdrive. Who taught you to fire a blaster? That was his uncle. Where'd your family come from? Tatooine. Wait, was it Tatooine? No, or Alderaan. He mentioned Alderaan. I might need to reread that. Let's say Alderaan. Ooh, okay. We don't need to reread it. We can just open it. All right, blaster pistol, Republic mod armor, and 100 credits. That armor, I think, is much better. 5.4 over 4.5, not much better then. And then this armor was 5.5, so that's just better. I think we don't have enough of a dex bonus right now. Our dex is +3 bonus, so we can put on the mod armor and not lose anything out on it. And this is also upgradable, whereas the combat suits are not. And also it makes me look different, so we like that. Okay. Good for now. And we could actually switch this with Karth if we need to, because our dex hopefully is going to end up being higher than Karth's. Oh, stop.
No problem. Got it.
Stop right
Selvin?
there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
It's a good question. I was just exploring. I didn't know anyone was in here. I'm just here to rob the place. Who are you? I think we can at least ask who she is before we kill her, right?
No, I'm the one with the blaster pointed at you. I get to ask the questions. What are you doing here? Or
we can just do one of these two. Let's start by saying I was just exploring.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
I don't like your tone.
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Yeah, this is probably a bad idea, but we're gonna try it anyway. Let's, energy shield. And yeah, she cut us down pretty quick, didn't she? Well, it's up to you, buddy. Let's see how bad this goes. Yeah, he's holding his own. Come on, Karth. Okay, no, never mind. He's not holding his own anymore. Alright, we're gonna let him die. Yeah. I guess these apartments, we can just do this stuff real quick. We should have saved before we did that, but... Oh, and he has to level up too. The level up wasn't that big of a deal. All right, well, that's the other part about being a dick in these games is you kind of have to understand that you gotta be stronger before you can just start telling people what to do. So we will put on that other energy shield, and we'll give him that energy shield like we talked about, and then we'll give him his level up. Treat injury is still probably better than awareness in this case. And the feats, we gave him toughness. Okay.
Sure.
And then swap back. Oh, that's not the... Alright, well, whatever. Oh, we're still using the shock stick. We need to get that off too. Alright. Yep, nothing crazy. Disable this mine. Yep. Hyperdrive, Uncle Alderaan. Okay. Put on this. And, whoa, Sith armor. Oh, that was the, from, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. what was that? In KOTOR 2, there is a Sith suit. Oops, nope. Just stay back. Stay over there. There, be concussed. Yeah, in KOTOR 2, there's a Sith combat suit or something that's 7 armor and 7 plus 7 max dex bonus, and it's like that's the good stuff. I would love to have that on my person right now.
Got it.
All right, let's we can have this
Stop
conversation
right
again, I guess.
Well,
Just
go
exploring.
explore
All right, fair enough. Maybe we have to come back for her. Maybe she's got something going on, or maybe there's we just get stronger. Oh, hi. Okay, fine. Dude just came at me as soon as I opened the door. Credits, parts, med pack. Not a whole lot of interesting things in here, is there? I guess it's back to the lower city. You know, I kind of want to try that fight one more time. What if now that Karth has his... Now that Karth has his stuff, like now he's got that toughness, so he lasts a little bit longer. What if I can hang back now and use blasters? Do I have 2-weapon fighting? Feats, that's what I want. No. Oh, I have dueling. Ugh. Why did I make some of these decisions? All right, we need to take this heavy blaster off then. Okay, let's save the game. Gonna walk up. Hi.
I gave you a chance to get. Now you'll see.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, running time. Karth. Attacker, buddy. There we go. Shoot.
You asked for this!
This is... I don't know, maybe it's not going that good. Yeah, as soon as Karth went down, we're done. I guess I could concussion grenade. Nope, didn't concuss her enough. Oh, this is not going. Nope, not gonna work. You know, we might have. I kind of want to try it one more time. If we use our grenades correctly, and we actually probably need to play as Karth and medpack him up, we might be able to make this work.
Ready?
Can I switch to Karth?
I
And
gave you
start
a
as
chance
Karth.
to get out of it.
No.
Now you'll.
No, it won't let me do that. But what if I concussion grenade now, and then I run, and then Karth, you hit her. Power attack, buddy. Oh, yes!
Sure.
Karth, I do not like you, but in that case, you really came through, my man. A scope, an adrenaline amplifier, and a neural band. We take all of that. She probably wasn't that bad. Medpack, computer spike credits, of course. And nothing else in here. Yep. All right, that was a good haul, though. Will +2, that's fine. Adrenal amplifier, reflex +2. Honestly, we should probably be giving most of that stuff to Karth. Yeah, we should give that to Karth if he's the one doing... If we're going to stay as the gun guy, then let's do that.
What?
Okay. That was a very good experience, though. That also really helps us out. So hopefully it's fine. It's fine that she died. She might be connected to something else, but hey, we're a dick. This is what we do. Let's save again, because I definitely don't want to do that fight again if I don't have to. Wait, did I actually save, or did I just get to the loading? Yeah, it's calculating a save, but it didn't actually save. Okay. Don't love that. Okay. Do we go? I'm gonna guess we can't get into the Volkar's. Or the Hidden Beck. You're not going to let us go in there,
Hey,
right?
you can't just walk in here. This is the Hidden Beck base. How do I know you're not a Vulcar spy sent to kill Gadon Thek?
I need Gadon's help. I was told to speak with them. I go wherever I want, or I'm no spy. I go wherever I want.
Maybe so. But this door is locked, and it's going to stay that way until I'm satisfied you're no threat to Gadon or the Hidden Becks.
I have to speak to Gadon. It's important. Well, let's try this, but she's not going to let me through.
A lot of people want to go inside and speak to Gadon. He's a hero of the common folk. But the days of the Hidden Beck's open door policy are gone. Between the Sith conquest and the Vulcar gang war, Gadon has more enemies than he used to. We're being careful about who we let in now.
Persuade. Maybe a bribe could get me in. Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies. Sorry, I'm going now. I don't love paying her off, but we can at least say it.
My loyalty's not for sale.
Yeah, fair.
I've been with the Hidden Becks for years, and I'm not going to desert Gaddon now just because everyone is turning against him.
Maybe I could be an ally against all those enemies.
Well, we do need all the help we can get. And you don't look like you're with the Vulkars or the Sith. Besides, it's not like you can do anything to harm Gaddon in the heart of his own base. Not with Zedra watching his back.
So you're gonna let me in?
Go in and speak to Gaddon if you
Nice.
want. Just remember to be on your best behavior. The Hidden Becks are watching you.
I do like that, because oftentimes in a game like this, or you see it also a lot in Fallout, where any option that says, oh, this is an awareness check to get this, or this is a persuade check to get this, it feels like, oh, well, that's the right answer. Like, one of these is the best answer to use because you had to use a skill check to use it. And I don't know if it's the case in this game. Maybe if my persuade was way higher, I could get that check right. But I also like the idea that this game is trying to set me up and tell me, you know, sometimes that's a lie. That's a lie to yourself. That the skill check option is always the best option. What if you just said the thing that was the smartest thing to say? And in that case, we got in the door by saying, you know, I could just be an ally to you guys. And she's like, yeah, sure. And that ended up being much more effective than saying, well, what if I paid you off? So we could go in there. I think it's time that we go into the cantina first, though. You were okay that I did that, right? Yeah, okay. I just want to see what's in the cantina. Maybe there will be some extra context for this. Uriah? Hi there. Not too many people come in here to speak to me anymore. Most prefer the fancy surroundings of the Upper City Cantina. But nobody up there carries the kinds of Pazak cards that I sell. Are you interested in purchasing some individual cards to bolster your Pazak deck? You, sir, are my friend, that's for sure. What do you mean, what are you talking about? I have a deck. I know what Pazak is. Let's just say, who are you? My name is Uriah. I'm the man to see if you want to get an edge over the competitors in the grand old game. You follow me? I'm talking about Pazak. You know, high-stakes gambling. Each player brings their own deck to a Pazak match, and the better your cards are, the better your chances of winning. So what do you say? Are you interested in buying some of my Pazak cards to augment your own deck? Yeah, show me what you got for sale. I haven't been able to restock my inventory since the Sith quarantine started, but I've still got a pretty good selection. All right, ±1 is really nice, and a ±3 is also really nice. I think... Oh, it's got a ±6? Whoa, buddy. Yeah, these are some really good ones. Let's, God, I don't want to spend all my money on Pazak cards. But if you spend your money on Pazak cards, you make it back when you win Pazak, am I right? All right, we're going to take the plus minus ones. Those are always good. I could buy an infinite amount of +/6s. That's kind of nuts. I think that's enough. Can I play you in Pazak? If you want information, you should speak to Zax in the bounty office. He's Davik's unofficial earpiece, but I'll try and answer your questions as best I can. Tell me about Davik. I want some general information on Lower City. Do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undercity? Let's ask him that one, but I think he's right that other people have better information. The Undercity? You don't want to be going down there. The place is crawling with rat ghouls. Do yourself a favor and forget about those escape pods. Besides, there's probably nothing left of those pods anyway. The Hidden Becks and the Black Vulkars would have stripped anything valuable from them within hours of the crash. Tell me about the different gangs. Alright, I think that's enough. Suit yourself. If you ever need to purchase some Pazak cards to strengthen your deck, just come speak to me again. What's up, Gelrude?
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrude. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game.
Pretty simple game.
So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the upper cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match.
I'll play him, but I'm gonna save first.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
He said he doesn't have his lucky deck anymore, so he's probably beatable. But I don't want to lose money on this transaction,
Back
you know?
again. Well, ever since I was banned from the upper cantina, I've been desperate to find a good game of Pazak. You want to play?
Yeah, I'll play.
Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low.
How much do I want to wager? It seems like I can only, like, 40 is the high, so we'll go with that. Did I need to change my deck first? No, okay. Let's, no. Chosen cards. Let's get rid of these high pluses. I don't like them. And then we will add... Ooh, we got 4 to add, so let's take the +4 out as well. And then we will add these. Yeah, that's better. And we only got 1 of the pluses, but that's kind of sucks. This is also not very good, so let's 10 is real bad to start with. 14, okay. He gets right to 20. Well. Oh, look at that. Pure Pazak. Alright, +3. Okay, 11's fine. 16. I think we play the +3. And we stand at 19. Damn. Okay, but he spent a card to do it, so we're happy about that. 9. Ugh, 1. That sucks. 19. Okay, perfect. We'll play this. Get to 20. Nice. Okay. 6. 23. Can't do anything about that. 1's a good start. Keeping low. He's up to 20. Don't like this. Yeah, can't do anything about that. Damn. Well, it didn't matter anyway. He won.
Played
he
well
wins.
in our last match, but luck just wasn't.
I do want to play again. What if I say I think if we're gonna start this anyone, let's just say I think you're cheating.
How dare you accuse me of cheating? It's not my fault you lost. I'm just a good player with a strong deck. Maybe you just need more practice. Or maybe you need to buy some better cards. Go talk to Uriah over there. He can sell you some cards to improve your deck. Unless you want to play again right now. If you're ever looking for a match and you get...
Yeah. All right, I want to reset that. I wonder if you always lose, so he gets that dialogue, or if we just get a better side deck, then maybe we're okay.
Back again.
Yep, I'll play. 40 credits. We gotta fix our side deck again. I think this is the right way to go, though. I don't think the big pluses are all that useful because you'd rather just get the regular Pazak cards to add to your score, generally. So honestly, even the minuses are way better. Yeah, this is right. All right, that's a better hand. $18. Let's go up to 19. Force him to get a 20, and then we'll stand. Okay. We did have to spend a card for that, but we'll take that. $15. Come on. 22. I don't really like playing this, but I think we got to. So let's flip that to a -3 and play it, and then we stand. Of course. Didn't even have to spend a card to do it. That sucks. 17. We can play this. Get to 20. Okay. Like, really? Is he gonna get to win like that? So we've only got one card, but it's a really good card, and we're up by a game. We've got a chance for this. And he busted. Oh, he got to 20. Of course he did. Damn. 18. No. No. Damn. All right. We gotta win this one. I don't like 16 at all. 17. Oh, that's also bad. Oh, of course. Oh, we got it. We got it. Let's play this. Up to 19. We stand. We win.
You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run.
No, I think we're good. I'll take my money and go. Thanks for the cash, sucker. Hey, it's the bounty hunter again.
Go away.
Hey, you don't talk like that. We just want to say hi to big bad bounty hunter Callow Nord. Nah, this can't be Callow Nord. He's supposed to be tough. This guy's nothing but a runt. One? What does that mean? You be funny, tough guy?
2.
Oh, damn it. I was trying to get cute and skip through, but me no understand. 1, 2, why he count? He trying to count how many of us against him? It's 3 against 1, Callow. What do you think about those odds? Well, you have something more to say?
3.
Oh, grenade. Flashbang? Hi?
Go away.
Okay. I'll be going now. Saw you mop to those black Volcars. Nice work. Come on, Cal. Let's see what you got. Yeah, nice work, buddy.
1.
All right, fair enough. We're not gonna... Fine, I get it. I'll leave you alone.
Smart.
Pair kick, concussion grenades. All right. Anybody here worth talking to? Lower Terrace citizen. Another hut guy. Is this going to be more fights? What's up, bounty hunter? Davik up to something. He bring famous bounty hunter Callow Nord in for special assignment. Callow no work cheap.
I'll stick with the bounties Davik puts out. They're usually less dangerous than the government-funded contracts.
Twi'lek speaking basic. That's interesting. Bib Sarul. What? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm auditioning a dancer? Or at least I'm trying to audition her. Not much point if she doesn't have a partner. What are you talking about? Who are you? I don't like your tone. Who are you? Name's Bib Sarul, manager of the Starlight Entertainers, the top performing troupe in this sector of the galaxy. I was here scouting new talent when the Sith attacked, and now I can't leave. You'd think the Sith would let me go so I could get back to my troupe, but I guess they just don't appreciate the arts. So since I'm stuck here, I figured I might as well continue with my auditions. I'm supposed to be auditioning Lynn, but I think I'm wasting my time. Lynn's got all the moves, but I need to know if she can pull them off while sharing the stage with her partner. Where's her partner? She doesn't have one. That's the problem. Aren't you listening to me? Dancers don't perform solo, so I need to see if she can work with somebody else before I get her up on stage. Maybe I could help her out. I doubt she wants to just dance, or she just wants to dance with somebody who wandered by. This is her one shot at the big time, and dancing with some wannabe as her partner isn't going to help her cause. On the other hand, I'm not going to hire her unless I can see her in action with a partner. Maybe she's desperate enough to give you a chance. You'd have to ask her, I guess. Fair enough. Let's talk to Lynn. Can't you see I'm auditioning? This is my shot at the big time. I can't risk screwing it up by talking to you. What's the use? There's no way Bib's gonna hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. Maybe I should just give up. Why don't you have a partner? Maybe I could be your partner. What are you talking about? Why don't you have a partner? My last partner left me. She was trying to upstage me. She was always trying to upstage me, even though it was obvious I had 10 times her talent. When I finally told her that, she stormed off. I guess the truth hurts. My partner before that was even worse. If I wasn't tripping over his staggering feet, I was ducking under his flailing arms. I ditched him after less than a week. Maybe I could be your partner. I'll partner up with you for a price. Sure, I'll partner you up with you for a price. Is that a joke? I'm a professional entertainer. I don't pay people to dance with me. Besides, who says I'm looking for a partner anyway? I admit, I'm getting desperate. I'd hate to blow this audition, but I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random passerby. That's basically what he said. How do I know you're any good? Persuade, how hard can it be? Persuade, I'm good enough to get through your audition. Persuade, what other choice do you have? You're right, I can't dance, never mind. I'm just gonna say I can't dance. I don't want to do this right now. And it's probably something where there's somebody better at this than me. Okay, I guess I'll go back to auditioning. Don't see much point without a partner, though. It might be a case where I have to go find somebody who might be a good partner. Heard Kalinord's in town, like there wasn't enough competition in this office already. Now we have the best bounty hunter in the system scooping our contracts. Okay, so this is more of a bounty office, right? What's up, Zax? I've not seen you here before, human. You're new to the bounty office, yes? My name is Zax. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the Hut with all the answers. Gurney said I should speak to you about the Rackle serum. You work for Davik. Tell me about the bounties. Yeah, Gurney said I should speak to you about the Rackle serum. You have the Rackle serum. Well, it's worth 1,000 credits to Davik. Why does Davik want the serum so badly? Or I could say I don't have the serum. Why does Davik want the serum so badly? Medicine is big business. If people are sick with the Rackle disease, they need the cure. Davik can charge anything he wants and the people will still pay. Davik plans to prey on the sick? That's monstrous. I don't care about that. I don't have the serum. You find the serum, you come see me. Davik wants the serum, and I'll pay good money to get it for him. The same price as for the bounties. Okay? You work for Davik? Not officially, no. I work for the bounty office, but Davik pays me to keep my eyes open and report to him, and for me to post bounties. Or post his bounties. That's important. Davik posts bounties in a government office. Is that even legal? You don't try to hide the fact that Davik has you on his payroll. Tell me about the bounties. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. Tell me about the bounties. There's 2 government contracts. One's an assassin named Selvin Hey. The other is Bendak Star Killer. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of people. Bendak was one of the people in the duels that we haven't fought him. He's one of the good ones, so we're not good enough for that yet, but interesting to know.
Can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all the bounties are dangerous. Davik's got some special contracts. One for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden, one of Davik's men. Another for a man named Largo, who owes Davik money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Matrick. He used to work for Davik, then he betrayed the exchange, and now Davik wants him dead. I'll put all this information in your datapad. Okay. How do I collect the credits for these contracts? It's simple. You find people, you kill them, you tell me, I pay you. I know everything that's going on in Taris, so if you kill one of them, I'll know. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. A bounty? Well, human, that is what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Tell him about Selvin. So Selvin's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves, you know. You did well, human. Here's 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. That's not a lot of money. I want 400 credits for this job. Yeah, you're brave, human, to bargain with the hut, but I like you. Okay, 400 it is. Nice. You do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters on Taris, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. Let's talk about Matrick, I guess. Bounty, that's what I'm here for. Tell me about Matrick. The trader Matrick is now a dead trader. This is a lesson for anyone thinking about turning against the exchange. Here's 300 credits, the price for all bounties. I'll just take the 300 for him. Thanks. Yeah, just thanks. You do good work, human. Yep. Yeah, I'll be going now. I think that's enough. You come back if you want to earn some credits. Bounties pay good money, and remember to come see me if you want any information. 700 credits. We'll take it. Uh-oh.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Little girl should not be in a bar. There's no place for a little girl. If little girl is smart, she'd run away home now.
Who you calling little girl, Chuba Face?
Little girl needs a lesson in manners.
Just a sec, boys. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Mission, I'm busy. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
We want no trouble with Wookiee. Our problem with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Greenies. Little girl lucky she has big friend. Yep, I bet she is. Okay. Let's talk to Mission.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Yeah, well, we were just saying that about somebody else. That's weird. It's really who speaks Galactic Basic.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak Basic. They just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Taris, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends? Wow, that's a... Sure, I guess we say that.
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
Sure, I want to ask you some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Taris, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Okay, all interesting stuff. Tell me about Davik.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange.
Okay. Tell me about the Lower City gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Why did Brezhik leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint Brezhik in his place. But Gadden figured Brezhik wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But Brezhik was too impatient. He left to join the Volkers, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gaddon and his Vex from the face of Taris. This gang war in the lower city is totally the Volkers' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the streets. It's like they've gone insane.
Yeah, tell me about Kalanord.
Kalanord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Callow's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
All right, fair enough. Well, thanks.
You going? Yeah, this dive is pretty boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
But I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Yeah, it seems like the Beck base is probably our next place to go. Anybody else here having stuff to say? Jagacha? Whoa. What do you want, human? You come to stare like the others here on Taris? You think we were strange? I want to ask some questions. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. You're a freak! That's what we're playing. No, human, you are the freak. One tiny brain, 2 eyes that see in one direction. We am the pinnacle of evolution? Well, I guess it is 2 things. Okay, we am. Sure. But I know this world. Non-humans are despised, and my kind most of all. So I won't argue with you, human. Not here. Yeah, sure, I want to ask you some questions. Questions? What kind of questions? What planet are you from? You couldn't say it, and I don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the name, and 4 ears hear the true sound. But your kind would call our home Sorgus, a small world far off the Perlemian trade route. What kind of creature are you? In your one voice tongue, you would call our kind Perduog. Yeah, that's probably what I'd call you. Can you tell me about your homeworld? I notice your other head doesn't say much. Let's do that one. Nothing that you would hear, at least. Okay. Can you tell me about your homeworld? Talking about our home only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it. What do you know about Taris? Nothing. We were only stopping here to get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships that had landed on Taris. Now we're stuck here on a world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be. Alright, that's probably enough. Good, leave us alone. We just want to quarantine. We just want quarantine to end so we can go back home. This... oh, damn it. This feels like, hey, there was an obscure Star Wars race that had never been in a video game or something before, and this is our chance to... This is somebody's pet project to put it in the game. Somebody at BioWare was like, oh, we gotta get one of these guys in here. Because it did just very much feel like a... What race is this? Where's your homeworld? Let me write out a bunch of lore stuff so we can tell the people that like Star Wars about this obscure Star Wars race. Holden, what's up?
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails.
All right, calm down, bud.
These alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Yikes. You're the guy who put the bounty on Dia's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Did she? Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
This is pretty slimy even for my character, right? Okay, how do I collect this bounty?
Just kill Dia and then go talk to Zax. I gave him the credits for safekeeping. He'll pay you off when the deed is done.
All right.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Well, that guy sucks, but this is the character we're playing. So, all right, that's everything in the cantina. I think probably what we end up doing is just heading to the Beck base and then calling it there. I know this kind of feels like more like a short episode. We haven't really done much of anything. We met Candris, we met Mission and Zalbar. Maybe those people all matter. We met Calo Nord. We got a bounty. We know a little bit more about the Becks. A little bit more about the street gangs. So that's something. But next time we can jump into the Hidden Beck base and see what's up, and maybe stop or accelerate this gang war, whichever comes first, I guess. All right, well, that's it for Go Play a Star Wars this week. We'll see you next week with more Star Wars Knights of the Republic. Till then, go check out the description for some of the other things I do. Pilot Program, Casual Hour, lots of cool podcast things that you can go check out and enjoy. Till then, we'll see you later.